It's Wednesday, Klaus here. It's time for another basic Davinci Resolve tutorial.
Hello, Klaus here. It's Wednesday and time for yet another Davinci Resolve tutorial. In this episode, it's going to be all about adjustment clip. It's a very cool thing inside of Davinci Resolve 17. So if you want to learn Davinci Resolve filmmaking tips and tricks and want to have a look at some pretty cool gear, I would recommend you to subscribe for the channel. Please do check out some of my other Davinci Resolve tutorials. Also, if you want to support the channel even more, please push the join button down below and become a member of this channel. And a thing you can do for absolutely free is to join our Facebook group, and let's make a community over there as well. Okay, so let's get right to this video. So it's all about adjustment clips, and adjustment clips can be found up in the effects library under effects, and we have them right here. And what is an adjustment clip? So an adjustment clip is a clip where you can put things in. For instance, you could put in effects. If you want to, you can put in color grades or stuff like that. So for this example here, let's say that we have this clip here of me getting beaten up. And let's say I want to, make a zoom or something like that. Of course, I could do that if I go into the clip and I go over to the inspector and change stuff around. But you can also do it right in here. So if I go into the adjustment clip, I can then zoom in, do my adjustment, something like that. And I could then make it just for a little frame here. So something like that. So now we have this effect here. And what is super cool about doing it this way is you can actually just make it longer if you need it to be a little longer. Something like that. Also, now we have done this, we can go over to the Files menu here, and we can rename this to, let's say, Zoom. Like that. We can give it a color. And what you can do with this clip now is you can actually, if we go up to our media pool, you have the power bins here. So if you don't have the power bins, you need to go up to View and then down here to Show Power Bins. And then you can see your power bins. So if I open my power bin here, go into the master, I have a lot of things in my power bin. So for instance, I could take my zoom and put this into my power bin, delete it from here because we don't need it here. And now it's in my power bin. And the thing is, if you are saving stuff in your power bin, that just means that in other projects, if you go into your power bins, your effect will be there. So I can drag down my effect here and it's there, just like that. So I'm just going to remove that and I'll drag down another adjustment clip, put that on top here. So that's one thing you could do. You could also use the dynamic zoom if you want to. And now the dynamic zoom is in this particular power bin. Of course, for a single clip, that doesn't really matter that much. But for instance, if you had a sequence of clips you wanted to do the movement on, it would be way faster to do it in an adjustment clip than to go down to the normal files and do it there. So that's also something to keep in mind. I'm just going to delete my adjustment clip. I'll put down another one. And also we can do color grading. Again, for this particular example, it is a little bit strange, but if you had multiple clips, instead of color grading one and then applying the color grade to all of the clips, you could actually just do it in the adjustment clip you have right here. If you want to have a better overview of what you're doing, you can go into the timeline up here. And here you can see I have my adjustment clip sometimes if you have a lot of clips, it can be a little hard to understand what is what, because it's not named properly all of the time. Anyway, I'm just going to toggle this off because this is an adjustment clip, so I know that. So you can actually pretty easy go in and do some kind of a grade here, give it a look, whatever, you know, something like that. And then if you don't like it, you can just remove the adjustment clip. Okay, since I am already in here in the color tab, this does also apply to the open effects. So you can take any of your open effects and put into the adjustment clip. Let's say if you wanted to put in some film damage, you could take that and put that into the adjustment clip, just like that. So we have the adjustment clip here. And then you could do the corrections on that. And if you had multiple clips, you could just drag this and make the adjustment clip longer to keep all the effects in. And of course, you can also divide all of your adjustment clips and stack them on top of each other. For instance, you want to have this film look right here, and you want to have a zoom, so you can actually stack them like that. So that is one way of using adjustment clips and making your workflow a little faster in certain situations. Anyway, I do hope you found this video useful. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share it with your friends if you think it would help them out, and if you want to be notified every time there's a new video on this channel, please hit that bell icon down in the corner. Until next time, keep filming, keep learning, and keep sharing.